today I'm going to be showing an XP smelter that is for not your infinite farm XP smelt. There are a lot of those designs out there. This is for if you have a not infinite amount of stuff you want to smelt and get XP from it. This here is just the takeaway system. It doesn't matter what it is. You can have whatever you want there. What you need is these hoppers that are coming out of furnaces, and up here we need top slabs. This one doesn't have to be a top slab, but it makes sense. And this is not quite symmetrical because we don't want the redstone to interfere with itself. Comparators, that one comes out a little with a repeater. These do not have to be pumpkins, but I like to have a little extra light on the redstone. We're going to be powering this block, and that torch is going to go off when the hoppers up there are full. Torch, torch, and you can see it's symmetrical now, and we'll bring the repeater back. So when these hoppers are full, that's going to activate and allow the stuff that we've smelted to go out to wherever you want it. But when the hoppers empty out again, then the hoppers get locked and the furnaces keep the last few items, and you can collect the XP whenever you're ready. If you want your fuel to feed in automatically, you're going to need to put it in front because the redstone's in back. And we'll put some fuel in. We'll put some cobblestone up there. And we see we're active. And that's going to just collect. And when the stack runs out, then the last stack is going to collect in there. And that's it. Pretty simple, not too much redstone. If you want to see an example of a completed setup, this here uses Ilmango's 8 furnace distribution system, slightly modified so that I'm on the inside here, not the outside. You could say it's a little cramped, but I kind of like it thematically, sort of a boiler room aesthetic, and then you just collect it from there. And it does use rail cart hoppers, so it does feed in pretty quickly, but whatever you want as far as distributing into these furnaces. So now that we've got our hopper lock figured out and we've recommended an item feed system, let's talk about a simple fuel feed system. So we've already got fuel in the furnace, and we could completely fill up the hopper, but let's be a little more efficient. We have to use a filter item, and we can use the same filter item for all the furnaces. But we can't use the same filter item up here because it'll just bleed through. So we're going to use filter item number 2. And over here, it's a similar problem. If we try to use filter item number 2, that'll go through. If we try to use filter item number 1, that'll go down. So filter item number 3. Here, though, we can go back to filter item number 2 because it can't push over here and it can't push over here. And then we can go back to 3, back to 2, back to 3. And right now we're pretending that we've got another set of furnaces over here. This redstone is completely tileable. All you have to do is alternate, and you can do it as much as you want. Up here, you'd put your fuel bunker, and here the item feed system somewhere up above, unless you have an item elevator, and then you can put it as far down as you want. Here in the example, the fuel comes in here, and the item feed is right here. And the items that get produced are carried right over here, and the XP's right up in here. And that is a simple, cheap on the redstone XP smelter for unlimited amounts of items.